Ray, what up, BigClive?
I'm Pickle Rick! Shut up, Meg.
What's up, everybody? I don't know why there's still ads playing. When I start my stream, I get the ads playing before everybody gets here. So maybe Twitch is really fucking something up this week, because it does seem like everything's a little ad heavier than it should be. Settler and Waldorf, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Let's see, early crew, we have, where is the mouse? There is the mouse. Let's see, we'll do a little rundown, and we'll do the toast. Joe Russ, Mr. Egg Cake, C2S, Franco Walker, Maurice Walker, Fama was here, woo. Franco, yeah, got that, Web Devi, Fish Online, Graham Shaw, Chippy Monk, Jacques Attack, Delta Mike, what's up, Enigma Iggy, I saw, yeah, that is, White Bat Audio. Dave Vab with Give a Toast, alright, let's go ahead and crack this open. I got my, had to actually go out and grab some fresh cider today. Luckily, the liquor stores are always open on the 4th. Let me see what we got here. Magnificent username guy, appreciate the follow, and cheers, everybody. Appreciate you swinging through. Sorry if the ads are being funky wonky, because it sounds like there's a problem or something. I wonder if it's because it's a holiday, so they know there's a possibility of more people off and streaming and watching. So they may be bombing us with more ads than usual. What's up, Cyberlight? Tricky Dane. Led Zepp, they said ads, so they probably left. Xbox TV, Chipmunk is at home on YouTube, so he feels better. Mom said we're all weirdos, which is good. Good, so that means she's doing good. First time she's included me. Well, I mean, she knows you. She knows you. K-Pel. Yeah, happy 4th, everybody, and thank you, Web Devi, for 5 gifted memberships to the gaggle of goofballs. Big 8 News, Damn Bus, no, not Fama. The Belmont Torrentoro. Appreciate that. Cheers, everybody. And James Randolph. Now Try TV ad heavy. They must be running them thick because of the holiday or something. A couple of bits. Well, thank you, Demonic. Cheers to that. We'll do the good cheers on that. What's up, Rifleman? All right, so we got about 8 minutes till the VertoThermoWhoofle. Well, let me check something. I'm curious. Oh, okay. Let's see. Besides that, anything else interesting in here going on? Not really much. Besides it being hot as shit out. Do you know the fake Tamagotchi? Yes. Well, I have no idea. I don't really remember much about Tamaguchis themselves. I really didn't even want to go out today. Not that that has anything to do with Tamaguchis, but it wasn't too bad. When I went out, it was only like 97. Right now, it is... Oh, I got notifications turned off. It is currently... There's Lockwatcher. What's up? But right now, it is still 100 degrees out. And for all you biscuit heads, it is currently 75 in my house. So we're doing pretty good. AC's handling it a little better than I thought it would. What? Oh, Jack Attack dropped a deep voice there. A couple of bits from the... Okay, let's see. Let's do the deep voice here for a little while. Okay. Hey, you know what? Good. Wait a minute. One more. Oh, there it is. One more. So, everyone who was saying that the British should come back and retake the country, probably not the greatest idea. You need to remember, Great Britain has 61 million people in population. The United States has about 350 million people. But the United States also, just in civilian hands, has 540 million guns. We have more guns than you have people by like 8-fold, so you may want to stay home. Assuming you understood some of that. But yeah, that was good timing for that. Trigadine 27 inside, Delta Mike 27 at almost midnight. Yeah, that's Delta Mike's feeling it. Melagas is 30 inside. We don't want it back. We just don't want y'all. We just want y'all to be cool. Well, we're trying. You should be doing the voice outside where the temperature of hell. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It did hit 107 here yesterday, but I apparently missed that on my phone. So I had to screenshot for the YouTube thumb. I had to screenshot from Thursday, and since it had Clive's little thing on there, I figured I'd leave it on there. Web Debbie, bedtime. I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate for the gifted sub or gifted members. Cheers to that. Bush Doctor, I'm English and I have guns. Do you have 540 million? We have more guns than we have people. It's amazing. And every time someone proposes an anti-gun bill, it just gets more and more apart. Let me tell you. Are you following the World Cup, Paraguay versus France right now? Not really. Kind of. Like, if I see it's on, I'll watch it for a minute, have no idea what's going on, and then move on. Never really been much into football. Our queen, Liz Edwards, what's up, by the way, says that Web Debbie should wait for the fire. Well, sleepy time calls. I fell asleep last night. One of those things like, all right, give me like 5 more minutes to finish this vid. Woke up like 4 hours later, like, okay, I have no idea what I've watched in the past 4 hours. They locked my new truck into tortoise mode. It's so slow. Yeah, that'll happen. Damn, I'm good. Gonna speed up the fan. Yeah, actually, since the ventilation I've set up pulls all the return air up over these shelves behind me, just to help pull the heat out of the room. So I also close up the feed vent, during the winter, because I don't need any more heat in here. But I cracked it about that much with AC, and it's just coming right up under the desk and just literally blowing right up me. Like the cold air is like 4 feet away and just coming right up, like my legs are getting cold. So not a bad accidental setup. Chipmunk says it hit 120 degrees Fahrenheit here last week. That was fun. Oh yeah, we know. We know. I did actually turn on the living room fan a little bit just to move air around, but wasn't too bad. Good old tortoise mode. God. Yeah, some people have been doing that because, like, you got too many people zinging around. All the people that respect the speed, lose out. UK Richie, last time I counted my guns, I failed. Counting requires there to be something to count. Yeah, there you go. This was the first time in 3 weeks I've called a stream. This is Web Devi. Yeah, I see you pop in every once in a while. I know you're a busy person. Fireworks going off already. That'll start real big around here. Usually 9:30 is when the fireworks start. That's kind of like, I don't know how it is the rest of the country, but I know East Coast, it's usually between 9 and 9:30 when the booms start. Let's see here. Cyberlight, you need to pay before you leave the dealer. Why? Why do they make us pay? Yeah, like actually, I've watched a couple of those bad deal videos where like people are calling up. You're like, yeah, I just got my car repoed. Is that going to affect my credit? If I try to get another car, and these guys are like, we'll see what we can do. Boy, there's some fucking bonehead people think they can walk in like, I don't know, whatever. Almost an engineer. It's VertoThermoWhoofle time. It's also a slightly bigger truck. It's a 314 instead of a 114, and the pivot point is different, so I'm missing the slot every time. Yeah. That will happen. That will happen. All right, let's play with some fire. We know that's the kid. If God dropped acid, would he see people? He may. Chippy says, I have 8 guns, 3 cable tacker guns, a staple gun, a heat gun, 2 soldering guns, and an air rifle. Well, there you go. Alright, VertoThermoWhoofle time. Let's play with some fire while it's 100 degrees out. Ugh. Number 1. One for Freddy. Setting chat on fire. Yeah, I'll have to, actually, let me do that now, since I don't know if he is listening. Clive, are you listening? I'm gonna go send him a message on Patreon to let him know that my ads are wonky too, so it may just be because of the weekend, holiday weekend. See, my ads were heavier than usual too. Might be because of the holiday weekends. There we go. All right. Fire, arg, fire. Well, that sounds about right, actually, if you think about it. James Randolph, I could tell you how many I have, but the number would be wrong because I don't know. Nothing wrong with that. Big 8 News, talking about pew-pews. People fire there's too much on the 4th of July here in the U.S. Yeah, it's ridiculous because a fucking bullet's got to land somewhere. Like, I would never do anything like that. If I need to, like, make that noise, I'll just fire it into the fucking dirt or something. But even then, there's like, well, I don't see the point of that, because that's just money going into the dirt. Oh yeah, I should probably change that back. Just her. Franco celebrates 21 months of memberships. Happy birthday, America. Well, cheers to that. Happy 4th of July. Happy America Day. Chipmunk, it's 22. It's old, probably illegal. There's no limit to how much you can pump it up. Oh, you gotta watch. Eventually that limit will be found. Boom! Bullets falling from the air are usually tumbling. Mythbusters did this. Usually. Usually. But you also got to remember, if people are firing this way and not straight up, then it will arch pretty well, a lot longer than just going straight up and down, which means it'll carry a decent velocity. And granted, you know, a mile down the road, it may not be terminal velocity anymore, but it still can do some damage depending on where it hits you. Doom tag. Well, I play Doom sometimes. Like, I have been playing Doom since 1994 because I'm old. I have Doom on every phone I have, on almost every device, every computer. My Chromebook, my work computer has Doom on it. I have a machine I built specifically for Doom 3 downstairs. I still have my BFG 6800 Ultra Doom 3 Special Edition video card. Obviously, I don't use it anymore, but I got that motherfucker. I remember downloading shareware on a PBS. Oh, hell yeah. I was getting mine out of magazines mostly. I wasn't super involved in BBSs. I really, I knew of people that, like, were and ran their own and fucking all that stuff, but I never got really into them. I got most of my shit out of magazines. But no, I still have... Is that? Nah, that must be upstairs. Like, I still have my CDs from, like, early Doom and mods and fuck, so much Doom stuff. My work phone is the fucking mark of the Doom Slayer. When you turn it on, that's the background picture. Is the mark of the Doom Slayer. Acoustic modems, anyone? Oh, yeah, yeah. I was rocking my US route. Let's see, actually, that one... what did that have? I think... God, did Cable have internet when Doom 3 was out? I think Cable had internet when Doom 3 came out. Pretty sure I was on Comcast when that came out, so I was plugged into that. But the last modem I had was a US Robotics 56, what was it, 56K V2, I guess. Ramshaw, we have real Doom on all the computers at work. It's called Windows 11. Yes, that is much scarier than the game itself, by all means. Yeah, trust me, I know about that. I got to deal with this Windows 11 mess. God damn, you can feel the temperature difference right about between here and here. Whew. But yeah. Luckily, this is all the stuff I got to worry about as far as 11 goes. Anyway, what's up, E-Fault? I bought a drill press. Had a great weekend. Oh, very good. Anytime, I would say if I brought home a drill press, I would have a good weekend as well, E-Fault. All right, congratulations. Statler and Waldorf, I still use a Windows 95 machine at work every day. We have a Windows XP machine at work that we keep specifically for very old software for machines that, like, you can't even really get parts for anymore on a lot of them. I don't, what do I have? I got a couple Windows 10 machines, Chromebooks, my little DNS server sitting over there. Yeah, I got enough. I am It's pretty cold here. It's pretty chilly here. My legs are cold with that AC blowing on them. And I am still continuing to find more and more videos of people living, visitors from outside the U.S. coming over and just reveling in the food, the flavor, the big everything, the fucking air conditioning, the air conditioning, and the air conditioning. Like, how? Okay, here we go. Well, this is what, you know what? Yeah, this is what surprised me the most now that I got onto this. How the hell is it that there are hospitals in, like, Europe, UK, I don't know, apparently the one person was saying in Germany, I don't know, but, like, even hospitals don't have air conditioning? Is that a common thing over there that, or like, are they getting air conditioning? Because I don't see how the hell you could have a hospital without some kind of climate control in it. That sounds kind of unsanitary. That's like, are is it a hospital or are you living in a third world company? That's common? Really? So, like, motherfuckers are laying in hospital beds in 110-degree heat just soaking through that motherfucker? Sheesh. 2 weeks every second year it gets a bit warm. Well, you know what? When it happens, it makes you think. I need to reset my autocorrect. Yeah, I have to do that every once in a while. We have AC in Norway for sure. Norway? Isn't it just cold up there all the time anyway? But I mean, fucking props if you actually have AC. Hospitals do have AC, but some of them fail due to the condensers being unable to reject the heat. I don't know, ours do pretty good. We just usually put them in the shade. Phew. Gape Health, I have auto carrot. Hey, can you pick up some potatoes for... Here's your carrots. No, oh, fucking auto carrot. God, everything's carrots in here. Actually, Benji would be fine with that. Benji likes everything orange. Benji, do you eat a lot of carrots? I'm pretty sure I've seen carrots on your plate, but, like, do you eat an elevated amount of orange-colored food since you like orange things? Found my orange lighter, if that helps. 555. It is 5:55, folks. Cheers to that. Any reason to drink something, right? Turkey Dane, our hospital is from the 60s. Pretty sure the new one they're building does have it, though. God, I'd hope so. They asked the patient's family to bring in a fan. Yeah, fuck, man. I'd be honest, sometimes decent. Right now it's raining. Had thunder earlier. Yeah, they say we may have a thunderstorm here later tonight. I'll check the weather in a little bit. Ours are usually rooftop units, so the worst possible place to deal with a heat wave. That's where ours usually are. Well, shouldn't say that. On most scrapers, skyscrapers, whatever, tall buildings, bigger buildings, they'll use a chilled water system. They'll chill it in the basement, ventilate to the outside, and then send cold water through the pipes, and then have fucking fans that blow through radiators to do air conditioning. It's a lot more efficient in getting it to move long distances. I know DC convention centers like that. I think the climate controlled areas in Amazon warehouse were like that. I think most of your warehousey places, they'll use the water because it's a little more efficient as far as temperature goes. Chippy, yeah, water has a hell of a thermal capacity. Well, maybe that's what you guys should start looking into a little bit. Is an auto carrot like a veggie minigun? Ooh, UK Richie. I don't know. We have to check with the ATF on that one. I'm sure they'll find a way to ban it. The thermal capacity. I mean, maybe, like, do you guys use, I don't know, I call it wet AC. Do you guys use wet AC over there that anybody knows of? Or are you guys pretty much just doing the Freon thing all over the place? Because I wonder if the only reason I say that, I kind of feel if you guys are behind in climate control, maybe it's you're also stuck on Freon. I don't know. Almost an engineer. The new thing here are heat pumps. So they are moving to that kind of system. Yeah, we did heat pumps over here. We started with that pretty heavy, like 15, 20 years ago. Yeah, 15, 20. We do have swamp coolers over here. A bunch of our warehouses, like out in the warehouse itself, they have swamp coolers, which is fine if you're right in front of it. The problem is, like, one place I work, there's a swamp cooler. It blows on all the people, and then, like, I'm probably another 70 feet down. So by the time it gets to me, it's just more fucking humidity. So swamp coolers are nice if you're in front of them. If you're too far past them or around them, all they do is they just make everything way more humid, which sucks for everybody else. So they're really only effective to a certain point before they just don't do much because it's too humid. What are you doing to get the AC to get it wet? Running very humid air through it. My air conditioning for the house drains into the sump pump. It is elevated enough I could get it into the sink, but I just have it go into the sump pump just to give that pump more reason to run. Oh yeah, I forgot I was supposed to replace that a couple years ago, wasn't I? Yeah, I guess I should probably get around to doing that. The new one's been sitting there for most of this show's existence. Oh, is it? Yeah, we're definitely behind on that. Seems like it. Don't they use propane a lot for refrigeration in Europe? Asked Nefarious. I don't know. I hope not. That's a little sketchy. Odd Bjorn, we had AC through heat pump since 2008, I think it was. Yeah, I know. My parents, my parents have a heat pump. I had to replace the fan in it like 10 years ago. I don't know how old, I don't remember when they bought that house. I don't remember what year they got that, but it came with the heat pump. AC is becoming common in the UK now. We're run off our feet installing circuits for them the last week or so. Yeah. The word's getting out because of the World Cup and because it's just, I think that's just the perfect storm. World Cup hits, everybody comes over, goes, holy shit, air conditioning is nice, and the United States isn't quite as much of a shithole as the media makes it out to be. And then there's a big fucking heat wave, so everyone over in the biscuit land's going, damn, they are fucking loving that AC, and poof, oh my god, like it's that perfect storm that I think it's, yeah, that's it. That's about it. Normally R448A for commercial refrigeration in the UK. I think we use that here too. Chicago Ted, what's up? Turns your pits and underwears into a swamp. Yes. Yeah, it definitely, it just makes you wetter. Xbox, appreciate the follow, buddy. Let's take a puff to that. Oh, yeah, top of the hour toast anyway. Appreciate the follow. And top of the hour toast. We'll get ready to check out what has been sent in. Well, I know propane's a refrigerant, but it's also explosive. Like a lot. I didn't know it had an actual R code, though. We got 4.6 inches of rain in a couple hours a few nights ago. Fuck. 4,100 basements flooded in my city. Yeah, I bet. Fucking hell. Yeah, I really got to get that sump pump in. The main pump burned out. I don't know. Some of y'all probably remember better than me. What was that, 2 or 3 years ago? I said I was going to fix it. And the new pump is what Tiny Mama's sitting on all the time. Oh, yeah, I haven't even started the camera software yet. Let me get that going. Where's my mute button now? There. All right. And we'll get to everybody's stuff here in a moment. Let me start and stop OBS Center about 50 times before the camera starts working. AC and Waffle House. You're welcome, world, says Chicago. Yeah, if you can find a Waffle House that isn't currently experiencing an active assault and battery, like, you're good to go. They got some good food there. I mean, some of it isn't awesome, but most of it is actually pretty good. I mean, I'm sure once everybody gets back, we'll hear some of the stories of people running into various not great parts of America, but it seems like the good videos far outweigh. Like, I haven't seen any bad ones yet, but I'm sure they'll be coming. UK Richie, Brits love complaining about the weather. The AC spoils our fun. Yeah. Ammonia was used in fridges in some of the first AC units. I remember that. I do remember that. But I'm going to let this sit for a second. Maybe it's just being slow loading a driver or something. It's usually the third try, and this is the third try to get it to work. Okay, and there it goes. All right, cool. What the fuck is it pointing at? I must have bumped into it or something. Where's your preset? Virtual camera on, and CatCam. So yeah, the sump pump I needed to replace like a couple years ago is that. Oh yeah, and Tiny Mama is sitting on it still. Yeah, that's my sump pump. All I need to do is get a battery for it, but that's the same one I had in there. Like exact same. I think this is a upgrade. I think this one you can connect to now. The basement watchdog, but they said, it's a cast iron pump, so it'll last 10 years. They tell you, like, straight up, it'll last you 10 years. You talk to most people, cast iron sump pumps, they'll last you 10 years. It lasted exactly fucking 10 years. So I was like, all right, cool. I ain't gonna argue with that. Why is Aero Precision celebrating 250 years of freedom when they can't even get 250 pennies worth of merchandise fucking sent out because they're broke? Anyway, Clive sent a message. Could be, maybe they've changed something and it unexpectedly caused an avalanche. Yeah, maybe. All right, let's see. What do we have? C2S sent something in the soonest. Beefcake. Tiny Mama is watching you. Yeah, she's definitely the most conscious of the camera. I don't know that the other cats really pay attention. But yeah, like she's staring at it right now. Like she definitely knows. She's definitely aware of the camera. She's still just staring fucking right through it into my soul. All right, C2S. In that side, so the little tablet that's playing the Twitch music, if you're on the Twitch, C2S found a someone who cracked it open. Let's see, bottom. So this is apparently what she looks like on the inside. 3,000 milliamp hour battery. That's fine. We'll never really need to use battery because the charger is plugged into the UPS, so that even when the power goes out, it'll still catch a charge. So that's cool. I appreciate that. I was kind of looking at that a little bit the other day when it showed up. Just pry it open with your fingernail, basically. Welcome back, Delta Mike. 1 minute and 30 seconds of ads. That is on time and the exact length it should be. 1 minute, 30 seconds of ads every 30 minutes so that when you join, you don't get an immediate ad. That's how Clive's is set up. Clive, I'd have to double check, but Clive's, unless he messed with it a little bit, his was set up exactly the same as mine. I start the show, I run my own, time filler stuff, run the ads during that, so that way once everybody gets here, there shouldn't be any more ads, except for every 30 minutes. But I know it's been getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And this is from Lockwatcher. I'm feeling like you didn't bring enough for all of us. Like, I mean, I know I don't eat a lot, but I'm definitely going to need more than one egg. And let it cook a little bit. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, that's a little bit. Okay, let's see. There's your first customer. Give it some time, dude. You gotta let that white cook. Oh my god, you're fucking it all up. Jesus Christ, dude. What? Oh, was this fucking amateur hour at the fucking frying pan? I got you. Just giving up. Just giving up. Should have let that thing cook for another 30 seconds. What are you doing? Noob. God, at least you know how to flip pancakes. Christ's sake. My word. I mean, granted, that's the exact same thing I do when I screw it up, but man, that's you can do better, man. You got to work on your technique, brother. You got to work on your technique. That's rough. That is rough. Oof. All right, what else we got here? Also from Lockwatcher. Where's that start? Here. Lockwatcher did say he was going to send us pictures of his big dark meat. So, if you would like to see Lockwatcher's meat, please come to the screen. And there you go. I mean, it is dripping, it is moist, it is wet, it is juicy, it is big, and it is meaty. And it is Lockwatcher. Dog after the party. I feel rough. Johnny Cash seems frustrated by the ads too. Yeah. I definitely understand. 4:30 a.m. walk. What was Puppy pushing there? Or were you just up at 4:30 a.m.? Dude, I walked out at 4:30 a.m. on Thursday, and it was already 86 degrees at 4:30 a.m. I was like, this is a great start to the day. Yeah. Pure tallow. Freeman, I don't, like, is that good to use? Is that duck fat? Oh, that's neat. I've never really used that in anything. I mean, is that just salt? I mean, that's just like, basically you're draining your bacon fat and filtering it kind of thing. Beef tallow. And the pulled pork is served in my own barbecue sauce. No zoom, but it looks delicious. Statler and Waldorf looks good, better than the egg. Absolutely. See you later, Satnam, and hello and goodbye. Appreciate you swinging through. It's just the fat, like just, minus all the blah. Gotcha. Duck fat is great for adding flavor. Okay. Duck fat is what you cook duck legs in. It's been so hot, my pup wants to go outside at night and lay in the backyard just to get outside. Yeah, just to get outside. Yeah. I've seen puppers like that. They're just like, nah, it's too much even for me. What we got over here? Red Dwarfer with the weekly Jubbinator updater. Won't be in chat today. This is our weekend, rebuilding the kitchen. One burst pipe in the wall plus an unsealed particle board subfloor equals a shitfest. Oof, fuck. Built in 1989 and no in-wall insulation and a single glazing. We build shit houses here. Wiring is a work in progress to tidy up the old wiring and more power points. Yeah, I found out my house has about 3/4 of an inch of dried out. Well, I think it was fiberglass. Like, it's completely pointless. Like, my house is basically insulated by asbestos on the outside. There's the Jubbinator. Jub's making sure the old carpet tiles don't escape. He should. He's good. That's good. You got to keep a guard there. On the floofer. I shouldn't say that too loud. That's what the dude doesn't necessarily answer to the dude, but if I call out Big Floof, he'll come running usually. We got Zap Sparky, this week's Flat Cat. Having a proper rob. Has Pianoman showed up? I don't know that I see his blueness anywhere. Happy 4th from Flat Cat to everybody else. Well, happy 4th to you, Mr. Flat Cat and Mr. Zap Sparky. We are out of cider until Pussies and Pianos in about 23-ish minutes. Cat has a big ass. Well, it's got to support that long ass tail, dude. I mean, come on now. Come on. Got to have the fucking booty to back it up. You know what I mean? Benji, what do we got? Our obligatory fish and chips and mushy peas. Looking good. Looking good. I'd say these fries are pretty good, man. Maybe 20, 30 more seconds in whatever you were cooking them on, but looking good, looking good. I do see some golden brown tips. Maybe this I feel could have been flipped one more time and given another 30 seconds. So 30 more seconds on everything, okay? Look at kitty cat. That's a pretty kitty. She a pretty girl. Mm. Wow. I like her eyes. I love like little light green eyes in K cats. Check the pianos. He might be playing pool or practicing. Where's the mute button? So I have a different screen on my stream deck for Saturday night streams now. A little less cluttered. See what Chippy's got for us. Scored 100 pounds of reclaimed 1930s hardwood flooring on FreeCycle. Claimed 100 pounds of reclaimed 1930s hardwood flooring on FreeCycle. My first project from it. Like, you made the holder, or you're getting ready to do a project? Because if that's where you made the holder, that looks fucking great. Especially if those are sturdy. Like, I'm seeing that little air gap there. I'm guessing that's a little bit of a taper. Would that be the right guess? I mean, either way, it looks fucking good. Cat, I'll take him down when he turns his back. Yeah, that's pretty cat-like. Yeah, absolutely. Forstener bit holder. You made the holder. Yeah, okay. That looks fucking good, dude. It's a great color. Like what is that? I don't know what kind of wood it is, but it looks almost like a mahogany redwood kind of color thing for some reason. I don't know if mahogany's the right thing I'm thinking of, but I love those deep red woods. The countersunk them? Yeah, nice. Good fucking call, dude. I love just getting that little bit of a fucking countersink or fucking taper on there. When I do stuff like that, just make a loop. Anyway, good deal. That's fucking good. I like it. Thank you for that. Chris, I installed a ceiling fan yesterday. I'll be ready for the next heat wave. LOL. Also, it looks like a wheel. Oh, is that one of them? Is that one you just thread into the socket like that Clive had? There, you're boop, and pick your nose. Boop. Flick it on the ceiling. There you go. Like, is that a thread-in socket, a little addition one, or is that like a hard install? Either way, that's cool. I mean, anything that's going to move air around is a fucking faux rizzle. No socket. Okay. Oh, scratch. So that's a hard install. Cool. President Tenders does his nightly procedures. Good to see Mr. Tenders is chillaxing. Kitty cat. I won't let me drag it over too much. Okay. That's cool. Good to see you. Thank you for those, Chicago Ted. I always like to see Mr. Tenders doing his thing. Lose that. I think we're all good there. Let's flip that back over here. Move that there. We're good there. Okay. Get that there. I'm going to move that there. Okay. I think we're all caught up. You see those everywhere now? That's cool. If they're working, they're working. Fuck it. It's pretty good for my little bedroom and office. Yeah. What grade of oil do y'all use for cooking? Is 2050 okay? I usually go for more of a synthetic 10W50 as opposed to an organic 2050. I find it works a little bit better with my particular setup. I try to go with Mobile One on that. They have their long term, additives that they put in there to help it last longer and give more lubricity. Really, I find add to the French fries specifically. Not so much for chicken tenders, but it does add something to the potato when you use the full synthetic Mobile One 10W50. It's really good. It's really good. Fama likes the 540. That's good too. You can get that in semi-synthetic too if you really want to play with your flavors. Graham Shaw, those tapers are camphors or fillets. God, I've turned into a pedantic geek. No, wait, I was always a pedantic geek. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Who doesn't like a hard install? Absolutely. Absolutely. The guy's dad reclaimed the flooring himself in the 50s, passed away 30 years ago, so I figured the wood needed a good project. Yeah. Mama says, who's using fans right now? Raise your hand. Put a 1 in. Let's steal one from Levi next. Put a 1 in chat if you're using a fan right now. Or is that a lot? Do a lot of chatters say that? Not that anything's tableting, but apparently that's something you can do when you're streaming. Put a 1 in chat if you agree, that kind of thing. See, actually, I have a little fan on the floor. I got that breeze there. I got that fan going in there. I got the fan in the bedroom going too. Turned that on last night and all, wasn't too bad because I cleaned it a little while ago, but like little dust bunnies fell off the blades because I never use that. Do PC fans count? Not really, because those are more of a heater. If that counted, I fucking can't. Hold on. What is it? 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That all? Yeah, 14 fans on the gaming rig, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the streaming rig. Fuck. And I think my Switch has a little fan in it too. Does that count? I know my Raspberry Pi has a tiny little fan I put on it. A little stick-on heat sink that it absolutely doesn't need, but it looked cool. There's a bunch of people rocking the fans. Actually, here we go. Put a 2 in chat if you have some sort of climate control device going, like some HVAC going, window AC, central AC. If you have some sort of air conditioning going, put a 2 in chats. We're trying something a little different. Oh, wait. Okay, it's 20 after, so let's do the 20 after thing, and then I'm going to claim my once per stream. I forgot to do that earlier. So happy 420, everybody. Grab a sip, grab a shot, grab a puff, grab a vape, grab a thing, pinch your butt, grab a nipple, pet your dog, scratch your cat's butt, whatever you want to do. Happy 420. All right, I'm going to claim my 1 per stream that you said I was allowed to do. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, follow, whatever you want to do. Make some noise for the channel would be appreciated. All right, now that we're done with that. All of the above sounds about right. Yeah. I'm always saying its central air conditioning aids in extending the life of refrigeration, freezers, computers, and things that will suffer in 40 Celsius temperatures. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I'm sorry, I just happened to look over and I saw the picture of President Crispy dropping a Crispy. Efalt says, I disliked to be a contrarian. Yeah, I got a couple. I got at least one of those at work. Poor guy. I don't really know that he actually has any friends. And it's like, well, I wonder why. Black Watcher, pane condensing furnace AC. Temperature set to 72. Mine is set to 68. And actually, this year it's doing better than it did last year, and I think that's because of the new setup. And I've been fine-tuning and tweaking the vents. Actually, let's see. Alexa, what's the temperature upstairs? So it's 89 degrees upstairs, which has a feed and a return. Also has a window air conditioner up there, but Ronnie fucking loves it when it's that hot upstairs. Like, he comes downstairs like melting. Just like, so I don't even bother with that. I'm actually going to take the window AC out. So it's 89 degrees up there. Alexa, what's the temperature in this room? 78 degrees in this room at desk level over there. And the main house is 75 degrees. So it's not doing too bad for it being roughly 98, 99 degrees outside. What's up, DJ Bones? Rob Morley. What's up? Chipmunk. Yeah, our fridge compressor has been running 24/7. Yeah, my AC compressor has been running for days. Constant. But it's it's one of those efficient ones. It's supposed to be just enough to make it comfortable. But I think I finally, after fucking decade plus of tweaking and trying, I think I have finally found the really good tuned balance for the house. Keep in mind, my house is old enough that I've been also tweaking the internal baffles that are at every split in the house. Most of them have baffles to change the airflow, so I've been tweaking those as well. It's better to have fridges in the basement or a cool garage. Yeah. My extra freezer's downstairs. I mean, it's not plugged in anymore, but it's down there. Should probably finish cleaning that out. Like, there's no food in it, but I feel like there were crumbs and stuff in the bottom. Might be kind of weird. Morley, it's England. The only thing that has air on is my car. Yeah, what about cars over there? Do you have a lot of cars that just don't bother with air conditioning? Or, like, that's a pretty much standard here. I think you have to ask for not to have air conditioning nowadays. I feel like air conditioning is kind of the way automatic and manual transmissions are, where like you have to ask for a manual transmission, and it's probably going to actually cost you more now if they even offer one, because a lot of places don't offer them anymore, which sucks. Xbox TV says it's 84 here. It's pretty hot for 6,000 feet. You're at 6,000. Where are you? Like, all right, so you're like near Denver or wherever. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty hot for it being that high up. Chicago Ted rocking the auto carrot. He's just trying to make salad of everything he types at this point. Rob Morley, it's 72 here in London, and it's 11:25. 72, so that's 22 degrees Celsius. Think so. My house was built in 1953. Not that that's old here. Yeah, mine was built in 1951. Rob Morley was a subscription. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. We're getting close to 1900 total between Twitch and YouTube. We're getting there. That's kind of why. I asked for permission last week if I could, like, once per stream, actually, like, speak up about it. That's 22. Yeah. 72 is 20. No, 68 is 20. 68 is 20. 86 is 30. 104 is 40. 50 is 10. 32 is 0. Of course, negative 40 is negative 40. Like, I know the steps, and then I just do the +2 -2 rule because it's close to French toast enough. What the hell was that? That's a Jack Attack. Ooh, that was almost the wrong button. All right, let's see what Jack Attack has for us this a week. On this day in 1987, U2 released The Joshua Tree. That's, yeah, that's close enough. Bumblebee butt. Is that a buttlebee? Bumblebutt? Bumblebutt. Fuzzy bumblebutt? Should have a cat head on it. Fuzzy bumblebutt. Cost of living is ridiculous now. Took the kids to see Toy Story 5 today. Nearly £200. $15 a piece, adults, $10 a piece for kids, $8 a piece for popcorn, $6 a piece, and a lot for all the beer. Yeah, yeah, I get that. I get that. Understood. Time, time flies. Oh my god, dude. That's good. That's good. That's terrible. That's good. Thank you, Jack Attack, for that. Oh my god. We're all going to hell, folks, but that's fine, because I already got a room reserved. Oh, Benji dropping another key cat. What's that? Oh, this is the, another shot of the lady. The little key cat, like she got a little black heart on her. Whoop. Little heart kitty. She a pretty girl. Which now we're going to hear Lee outside. Meow. What'd you say about me? Well, thank you for that. Little key cat. All right, what do we got going on up there? So we got 3 minutes till ads start on Twitch for a minute and a half. And then once that gets back, then we'll go ahead and start Pussies and Pianos. That'll actually time out just about right anyway. I heard you can cook eggs sunny side up in hell. Oh, you can do. Yeah, but in hell, there's always going to be those brown, crispy edges on them. No matter what you do in hell when you cook eggs, there's always those brown, crispy edges on them. It's a fucking nightmare. Well, you have to convert units to deal with anyone else in the world. I only have to convert to deal with Yankees. Yeah, well, yeah, that's why I figured it out. That's why I have my little milestones in that. And a lot of that came from tuning cars, because cars use Celsius. Most cars use Celsius for their mapping. And with computers, that's all fucking, I mean, any standard, anybody that's doing computer stuff is doing it in Celsius. So that kind of helped as well. Weaselbox, what's up? I can cook eggs on the front road. Oh yeah, yeah, it's a little warm. Did you see the video? Oh, what happened there? That's weird. No. Hold on, I don't think we were done with Benji. That's weird. What happened there? Wonder if it loaded. Oh, there's another kitty cat too. I wonder if that just didn't come right through or didn't load right or something. I don't know. But no, yeah. Sorry, Benji. Yeah. Benji Extended. The extended version of Benji. Giggity. Ah, there's the shot. That's. Why does it seem a little more sorted than usual, maybe? Maybe a little bit? I mean, it looks good. Looks good. I love the, like, Soviet-esque stuff that you got laying around. Of course, over there, I guess it's not that difficult to get. Well, maybe it was. Was it? Ah, here we go. Here's a little from Benji, the happy little fox. Is this you in your animal form? That's cool. Little puppers. Oh, and then the next picture of the kitty cat. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. That was weird. Huh. Okay. Got you, though. Ugh. Something to drink here. For outside, Fahrenheit works better. For chip temps, Celsius makes more sense. 100 Celsius is pushing it. Yep. If you can boil water on it, it is not very happy. Unless it's turned off, and then it can kind of deal with it. Hence, BGA solder mount, surface mount, all that lovely crap. Spent a lot of time and money trying to keep cats alive and healthy, says Fish Online. Yeah, I can agree with that too. Why is this vibe? Oh, I had to turn the notifications off to see the weather. Wait, what's the weather out right now? Scroll 99 degrees at 6:30. Oop, ad break is going on Twitch right now. When that gets back, we'll get ready for Pussies and Pianos. I guess Rob is shooting pool or doing his thing. Ugh. Game's running off. I haven't read Dante's. Damn. I haven't read Dante's Inferno in 49 years either. I also have read it ever. Haven't read it ever. Does Scruff do the reflow dark magic? I used to reflow and reball Xbox 360 CPUs and GPUs. Used to. Like, I do not, like, I'm sure I could figure something out now, but I really wouldn't want to. What's for dinner? I gotta finish up some chicken salad, and then for late night dinner, fuck, I should have got some French fries when I was out today. Son of a bitch. Okay. So after the stream, I'm going to finish up the chicken salad I have, and then later, I'm going to, instead of making pizza fries, I'm going to make pizza tater tots. Cook the tater tots in the thing, put fucking tomato sauce on top of it, cheese on top of it, melty, melty, yummy, yummy, chumpy, chumpy. Add garlic. I do have fresh garlic. Poofers knows it's time. Wow, hold on, my cushion thing just fell off. I had to make sure my monitor is tight. I mean, it's wobbling. It's all wobbling together. So, no, it is. Okay, never mind. Have you tried poutine? Isn't that like mayonnaise and ketchup mixed together or some fucking horrible concoction like that? Like on your fries? Because you're fucking psychotic or some bullshit? And because, like, I don't live in Canada, which apparently is where that's big. Like, what is poutine? I know what pootie tang is, but, oh, yeah, that's right. Cheese curds and gravy. Cheese. No, I haven't tried that. Isn't that a Canadian thing now? Like, would Americans even know how to make that properly? Poutine is chips, French fries, freedom fries, with gravy and cheese curd. I mean, I eat the whole ass out of like French fries and gravy, or whatever, fries and gravy. I suppose, what kind of cheese curds? Like, is there a certain curd type, or are we just scraping some shit off the bottom of the barrel and calling it good? But anyway, yeah. While you're typing that, I will get Rob ready. Tiny Mama. All right, let me set that to preset. I thought it was poo, mostly Quebec, and squeaky. All right, that works. Usually you just get mozzarella chunks. So spoken true. What's up? Cheese curds and gravy. I'll have to look into that. Like, cheese is fine. Cheese curd. I mean, isn't feta cheese, isn't that like a curdy thing, or is that some other thing? feel like I've had cheese curds somehow, some way, thing, some, okay, no mozzarella. Default's gonna fucking, like, eat Florida if we use mozzarella, so okay, we won't do that. All right, we'll have feta. Feta is fucking delicious. Feta is fucking amazing cheese. Like that's one of the ones I can just eat. Florida is shaped like a dick, says Default. Well, I suppose that would make it easier to eat. You could definitely, I mean, at that point, it'd make it easier to run a stick up its butt and then just cook it over a fire. I mean, granted, it'd have to be a big fucking fire, but I mean, we could always just set North Korea on fire. That'd be about big enough. All right, let me flip this over. There's, geez. Hold on, let's move the camera. Then we should look over. Oh, no. Ooh, ooh. Sorry, mama. Oh, now she sees it. He's gonna stare into your soul. Mama. All right. Zoop. Oh, what just happened there? All right, let's go to preset number 1. Let's pause this. Rob Zombie on the Twitch. There's the poofer butt. Why? That's because that's off center a little bit. There's the Rob. All right, we're gonna get this going, and I will see everybody in a few minutes. Here, turn that up. Here we go. Alright. Thank you to Pianoman for sending those to us. Push play on Twitch. Got myself another beer. The dude has been since I've been hanging out in the living room more lately. The dude's been hanging out in the living room more lately. So instead of running downstairs, he just ran into onto the little table in the living room. So I just took his food into him there, and he was eating it. So that's cool. He found an old cat. Well, I found an old cat bed like a week ago that wasn't really anywhere, was never getting used. So I moved it. Hey, just sometimes you just move a thing and it changes their perspective. Well, apparently he's been sleeping in that a lot lately. So it's like a really tucked in. It's like a cat bed that also has like, part of it overhang. So you go in through like the little cutout. He's been tucking up in that lately, which is cool. It's probably super warm in there. But cheers, everybody, and cheers to Rob, wherever he may be. What's up, Rasher? That last one was Fly Me to the Moon there, Fish Online. So, private treatment and discharge locally was cheaper for the developer. Okay. And the cats are always a nice accompaniment. Yeah, kitty cats are good. Especially now that we have a camera that can look at them and not have to be sideways while it's doing it. Oh yeah, that other microphone's still outside. Oh, there's the dude. That's fine. That's where Ronnie hangs out. The table I was talking about is across from that, but he's doing his thing. All right, it's my kind of cow cat. Poor Poofer, starving after she has unlimited food all the time. Wants to watch TV with dinner. Well, that TV is definitely, yeah, that TV was on earlier. Like at 10, I've been trying to not watch TV in the bedroom just to stop associating my brain with watching TV while laying in bed and not getting tired. So I've been hanging out there a bit more. Got some stuff cleaned up. I got a little bit more laundry to do in there for the like the covers. Cats have completely pulled all the little covers I had over the couches and stuff, but I went and I bought some of those camping tarp clamps, little plastic clamps. You can like you thread them together and it squeezes the thing to grip the tarp, and then it's got a little eyelet where you can tie, twine string, fucking paracord to. That's what I'm gonna use next time I put the covers on. I'm gonna pull everything together with those so that they can't pull the damn covers off. Because they pulled the covers off of the couch, the chair, and the ottoman, like on schedule. Yeah, Mama's coat's getting a little weird. I think she's having an issue shedding. I may have to. I've been trying to brush her out, but it's not helping. Like I'm probably gonna have to take her to a groomer soon if I can't work it out again. I got some spray and was it de-shedding stuff, detangler stuff. I'm going to try that as well. Because I tried that at first and it worked a little bit, but seems like she's getting more stuff. So I think she's shedding faster than she can handle or something because she's cleaning herself all the time. But C2S asks if Dude's bro is still coming around. No, actually, I was going to bring that up. I've had the camera set up out there for a week and he hasn't shown up once. Like the food out there was just sitting there. Like nobody's been showing up. So I don't know what happened. Like I know there was at least 4 cats showing up to have some grub at the cat house out there, but nobody showed up in the past week. So I have no idea. So I don't know if he moved on since the family next door that he hung out with was his usual thing. Not sure. Like there was always food and water out there, so he didn't really have a reason, like resource wise, to leave. But nah, I hope he's found a new home. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Like he may have gotten to the point, it may have just taken him longer, and maybe he had a different person in mind, hoping that like maybe he just walked into somebody's house and they were like, okay. Like I found a bunch of old pictures and videos of Dude a couple days ago from before he was in the house. And then I found a video of him like coming in the house for like the first time. She's just gonna clean everything up. Spoken true, what's up? Turned a cat bed all the cats hated. Oh, I turned a cat bed that all the cats hated upside down while cleaning. Now they love it, but only if it's upside down. Yeah, it's fucking cats. Yeah, I mean that. I mean, it doesn't make sense to us, but we at this point we just have to accept that that is catin sense. Not common sense. It's catin sense. Clue, what's up? Clue is out. Clue, 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 clue. Where is clue? Clue. My eyelids are getting heavy. Guess it's time I got to bed or had coffee, but depends on where you are. I don't think my neighbors, like the new neighbors, have. I'll just ask if they've seen him at all. Because I have it set up to trigger a motion and he hasn't come to his house. So I don't know. Don't know. I mean, he's disappeared for a couple days before. But, not this long. And that's just as long as I've been running the camera. Like, I'm going to keep running it just to see if it picks anybody up. Like, I saw a gray buddy, like the cat that always, that's actually like the stray cat that always like rubs against my legs and stuff, hangs out. Like I saw him a week ago crossing the street, which I always hate to see cats crossing the streets, but yeah. I saw him. Dude. Pixel dude. The doodle-ated? Excitement. Surprised none of them are hanging out in the laundry basket. Jack Attack says, I asked the barmaid for a double entendre, so she gave me one. Josh, I don't know if I think I said hey to you. Give her a wash and a blow. Yeah, that's the next thing. Before I take her to a groomer, I'm going to try and get like shampoo, conditioner stuff that's made for that. See if it helps. See, at this point, Ronnie's probably upstairs, so Dude will probably just sit there for a while. All right. If anything exciting happens, I'll let you know. Ooh. Check it in right now. Hey, I got a message right now from a nephew. Sorry. He has just become a father for the second time. Well, Christ, that was a good thing to sing that. Okay. Well, congratulations to Tricky Dane's nephew. Cheers. Let him know we all said a toast to you there, buddy. Dang, it's going to be some family dinner tomorrow. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's cool. That's good to hear. Chippy, I am out. Need to do the Tech Fam meeting in the morning. Newberry Radio Rally. All right. I may buy a load of shit I absolutely don't need also. Of course. That's expected. Ooh. Oscar is his name. All right. Well, cheers to Oscar. So, yeah. If I see Dude, bro, I'll let you know. But seems like he probably found a house. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, he's a little chunky round guy. Like, it's not like he's running around too much. It's not really within a stretch for everybody. Oh, ow. Rob Morley with a subscription on YouTube. Oh, I think I thanked you for that. Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, stretch it out. Y'all been sitting here for a while. Whew. If you're on Twitch, I also finally figured out how to add extra bonus stuff. Xbox TV, 9 Inch Nails, Manson, Tool, etc. So far, no bad songs from your playlist. Yeah, this started out as my chill thing. Now it's just kind of playing stuff. But yeah, that's my shit. I've seen all 3 of those bands in see, I've seen 9 Inch Nails 3 times, Manson twice, Tool twice, in Perfect Circle, if you want to count that too, once. Actually, I saw Perfect Circle when they opened up for 9 Inch Nails, Marilyn Manson when they opened up for 9 Inch Nails. I forget who opened up for Tool when I saw them. That was a while ago. But no, that's my shit. I have 9 Inch Nail tattooed. 9 Inch Nails, Perfect Circle, and Tool tattoos on my back. 9 Inch Nail tattoos on my leg. So I really almost forgot that one. Yeah, that's fine. Jam, I say jam, not a radio ham. You know, what did Mr. Randolph say? Oh, that was weird. Not seeing it. No, don't know. Let's see. Not a radio ham, says Chip B, but Dennis from Clive Streams is helping out, and hams have fun tech shit for sale. Ham. Oh, ham. That ham, right. Not that ham. That ham. Almost bought some of that ham. Oh yeah, guess what? Last week I was thinking, and I've been experimenting with the Amazon food delivery thing. Apparently tied into them is now my local supermarket as well, so I can just order from my local supermarket and they'll deliver it to me. Like, okay. So I thought ahead of time when I ordered the value jumbo pack of fucking chicken wings. So those are in the refrigerator. They were sitting out for a little bit, but those I'm going to thaw them out and I'm going to fucking like chicken wing the hell out of myself tomorrow. I'm considering breading some of them to put them in the air fryer. I may actually bread some of them because I don't have breaded like bone-in wings, hot wings very often. But like if you do the breading right, put a little like cayenne in there, maybe a little hot sauce with it, and then dip it in your regular hot sauce like I do. I got my so one batch. Not this air. The air fryer I got has a tag in for the oven. It is a 2-quart one, so I'll probably put that'll probably be 2 sittings. That'll be 2 sittings. I'll put half in. I'll basically put as many as I can fit in it for the most part. That should be enough. If not, I'll just make more. But yeah, I'm glad I thought about that. Remember to buy those ahead of time. Top of the hour toast. Did we do that? I don't think we did that. Cheers, everybody. Top of the hour. Thanks for hanging out. And it is past 7 o'clock, so the food achievement has been unlocked. James Randolph. Simple recipe, butter, and Frank's Red Hot Sauce. Very good for chicken wings. I usually I use Frank's Extra Hot Sauce for a base. Then I'll typically try to add some Dave's Ultimate Insanity to that. Whatever flavor of hot sauce I have that's around 4 or 5 million Scovilles, I'll add a bunch of that to it. Usually some cayenne, a little chili powder just for color, I guess. That's usually about what I do. And sometimes I'll put some butter in that too, just to, even with all that spicy in there, the butter still gives it a little bit of something. Probably mostly just a little bit of added salt from the butter, but it does help it a little bit, even once you put all that spicy stuff in there. But yeah, that was, hey, what's up, Phasma? I almost caught one of your streams the other morning. I went, holy shit, I'll be able to make. Poof, I had like missed it by like 10 minutes. I'll get there. I'll get there. I'll be getting up earlier during the summer here and there anyway, so I might be able to catch it while I'm driving. I'll say hey. But no, that is, Frank's Red Hot and Butter, always a good basic, good starter hot sauce for most people, because then you can vary the butter to Frank's depending on where you are with your taste buds. A little ground Reaper, a little cornstarch. Yeah, that's whatever. If I had, I'm at some point, I will probably grab one of the old grow tents and set up an indoor grow for Reapers. Because they really are, like, fucking Reaper peppers, they really do have a good flavor to them. If you can handle the bit of spice that's there with them, the bit of heat that's with them. But they really do have a good flavor. If you can find it, I guess is the best way to put it. Scruff, if it's not too personal, what weight are you? I am 14 stone at 5'8". I consider me to be way overweight. How many stones am I? Alexa, how many stones is 210 pounds? I think it said 15. So I'm like about 15 stones, 210 pounds, 6'1". Tiny little bit of a apple cider gut, but not too bad. Work outside a lot. Everything I fucking touch is heavy for some goddamn reason. Though I am considering blowing the dust off of the old fucking treadmill upstairs that hasn't, I don't even think it's been plugged in probably 4 or 5 years. I may fire that up and start doing a little bit more walking, especially with my gear on. I started going through my gear again last night. I'm finally going to sort it out to bug out bag, stays bug out bag, and then camping bag, stays camping bag with a little bit of overlap. Like if I go camping, I'm taking the bug out bag with me anyway, because I don't have my fucking hammock in it and some of my cook stuff. But yeah, I started doing that, so that's kind of spurring me on to get back into hiking. And I don't know about live streaming during a hike because everywhere I go has shit for signal, but doesn't mean I can't record something to play back later. Maybe even do something like that as a premiere so that as I'm like playing the video back, I can hang out with everybody in chat anyway. Everything is heavy. I only got that feeling when I was taking a piss. Well, yeah, I mean, that's part of it. James Randolph, I'm back on the treadmill. Too hot outside right now. Yeah. I mean, I figure I got the thing upstairs. All it's doing now is holding up boxes. Really, the most difficult thing would probably be figuring out a place to put it. That the cats wouldn't fuck with it, but it would still be useful for me. I don't know. There's no room in the bedroom. I mean, I could make room in the bedroom, but I don't want the fucking thing in my bedroom. You know what I mean? Definitely no room in here. Oh. I mean, I could put it in the office, but I don't want to have to close the door every time I'm on it because I don't want to scoop up a cat in it. I don't know. I'll have to figure something out. Graham. Oh, yeah, it's 7 o'clock. Graham is out. Have yourself a good sleep. Good wakey in 5 hours and 50 minutes. Fama. Yeah, sriracha, different profile. I think different with butter, but Frank's definitely classic with the butter. Yes. James Randolph, hot tip, wash your hands before applying eye drops. A hotter tip, James Randolph, if you're handling hot flavored food, specifically, like hot peppers, reapers, wash your hands before peeing. Luckily, I found this out the slightly hard but not so bad way of it was only cayenne peppers. you were to do that with Reapers, I'm sure you wouldn't see your Winky for a weeky. Because that motherfucker would be hiding forever. So, yeah, just putting that on out there. Always wash your hands before you pee if you're eating spicy stuff. Mama was 23 stone, I think more now. 20. That's whatever. I don't know how big you are. Take the cats for walks. They do not go outside. Especially because the ticks are fucking outrageous this year, and apparently all the ticks are just carrying shit that kills fucking everything. It's like going to be the next goddamn Black Plague going on. Holy shit. I found a baby deer tick in my bathroom a couple weeks ago. I've been checking everybody. Nobody has anything on them. I've been brushing them. Tiny Mom has been a little tough to brush, but I've been feeling around. I don't feel any ticks in there. But I thought that was weird. I don't know where that came from because it's nowhere near like woods or anything when I'm working. Generally speaking, every once in a while, I guess, but not recently. So I don't know where that little fucker came from. I was going to spray. Actually, what is the weather tomorrow? And there is a severe thunderstorm warning. Let me pull up the old weather map. Let me see what the weather's going to be tomorrow, because if it's not going to be too... Oh, ooh, wow, yeah, there's some shit coming in, ain't there? Okay, hold on. What we got here? We got a button for that. Boom. Finally put a button for this. Okay, so we're there. The little thing right there. See what the next hour is going to bring. Oh, are you kidding me? Is that going to miss us? It really looks like it's going to go around us right through the gap. That's lame. I mean, the show will be over before, unless that bottom one. Hold on, let me pause it when it gets there. Yeah, go faster, quicker. Up, 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 up. So unless this little guy up here pops up, we may not even see it during the stream. But that shit's going to come in later. That must be why people are firing off fireworks now. And I guess there'll be a lot after this passes. Between 8 and 9 o'clock, it's probably going to be a lot of fireworks going off. Because people are probably looking at this coming on in. All right, what's it going to be tomorrow? Where's the forecast? Forecast. 10-day, tomorrow. Monday, 78 degrees. That's fucking sexy. 79, 80, 85, 90, 80, 87. Oh, look at that. Relief is here. Well, good. That means next week I'll go ahead and spray for bugs. I won't do it tomorrow. It's going to be hot. And all this rain coming in, wash it away. I'll probably do it Thursday. Maybe I'll get home before the stream. I'll spray. Go from there. Okay. Anyway. All right. This week's coming up good. Coming up good. Oh, let's see. I don't know where half the people. Let's see. Let's see. London. City of London, England. 80s and 90s. All right, still hot for you. Paris, Texas. No, Paris, France. No, that didn't work. Yeah, search for that. That was weird. 85, 90. Okay, so it's still going to be hot over there. Not too bad though. 90. Well, okay, for y'all, yeah, but for us, that's fucking welcome to the summer. Delta Mike, I'm so fortunate I live in a field and not seen a tick. My last apartment had waste ground opposite. We couldn't look at the land without getting ticks. Oh yeah, speaking of which, let's see. Tor, how do we spell that? Torre. Is it Viega? Torre Vieja? Is that how you say it? I don't know. Spain. Doesn't want to find that. Doesn't want to, I know I'm spelling it right. Torre. Yeah, what's that? Yeah, yes, yeah, that. Yes. Go. Man, that's fucking painful. All right, what's 10 day for Delta Mike? Starting tomorrow, 86, 88, 92, 94, 92, Friday, 88, Saturday, 85, 80, so upper 80s, lower 90s, middle of the week. Sunny, 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 mostly sunny, mostly sunny, 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 sunny. Well, I mean, it ain't gonna rain, but it's a shame it ain't gonna be cloudy at all. That sucks. Well, there's your forecast, Mike. Upper 80s for the next week and a half. Torre Vieja. Okay, I thought that was what it was, something like that. Thunderquakes. They keep talking about the what is that? What's the Madrid fault? I knew it was something Spain related. I have the Madrid fault like under the Appalachians. People keep saying that's just gonna fucking like it's gonna be like the California. Like we're due to have like basically the East Coast fall off the map. I'm like, whatever, that's fine. At this point, that's fine. Jesus Christ. The engine, yes, the engine does need a spin. I did test the camera capability. It seems like it'll work out there with the shitty network I got. Can't wait to fucking get a new network, all my new network hardware installed. Well, purchased and then installed. They keep promising thunder and lightning, but it never happens. Bad weather forecast. Yeah, I love thunder and lightning. Like, I don't mind when the power goes out. Anything I need to be powered, I can power for a significant amount of time with the resources I have. So I don't mind, because it's just nice and quiet. Gives me a reason to go sit on the front porch with my rifle. Legally. What you doing? Oh, you know, just minding my business. What you up to? Turn into the old Clint Eastwood asshole. What's up, alcove? Mr. Show fell asleep in my armchair like a little old man. I don't really see the problem there. I would trust me. If I wasn't hosting the show and I was tired, then I'd probably be sleeping now too. How was your nap? Well, that would be the more important part of this. How was your nap, alcove? Was it resting? I fell asleep Thursday. I got home, worked outside all day, but I picked a job that I could like get programming set up and like go back to my van and sit in the air conditioner and then check it in 15 minutes, then go back to the van for a couple minutes, then check it, mess with it for a couple minutes, then go back to the van for 5 minutes. So like I was in the hottest spot in Baltimore, basically, but I was able to exist in the van for the most part. So that wasn't too bad. But anyway, Thursday, where the fuck was I going with that? Thursday. Yeah, I got home. I was like, man, I don't feel like dealing with food. So I ordered food and promptly fell asleep. Like I was sitting there, I was looking at the when you order from Super Subs at a lot of places around here, they have like prep on the way delivered. Like you can watch, and like this one, when it's on the way, that just means it's done sitting on the shelf. Then as soon as it flips over to our map, you can get there was thunder, but you can get a rough, like a big circle that just kind of collapses, but like if you know where they are, you can pretty much follow them to your house through GPS. Well, I sat there, I set it up, and it said on the way. I'm like, all right, cool, it's on the shelf. And then I woke up an hour later, and I went, holy shit! Luckily, I went out there. I got a little table, and they just set it on the table. I looked up my phone. The guy tried calling me, texting me. I'm like, fuck, man. Because I'm usually the one that, like, meets them halfway, you know, just because I know they're coming. I fucking text the dude back at the number. I'm like, hey, man, sorry about that. I fell asleep. I was outside working. He's like, oh, that's cool. He was like, thanks for letting me know. I'm like, yeah, dude, sorry. It's, just fucking stay cool out there, man. Jesus Christ. Because I remember when I was delivering, I had air conditioning. It was fine, but constantly getting hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold in and out of the car that's a little annoying too. Same here when the power issue, says Dave. Yeah, yeah. I just like when it's quiet. Everything just quiet. You get a good power outage, you get everybody that's not a douchebag usually comes out, sits on the porch. No, I wouldn't fucking take my rifle out there. I'd probably have my pistol on me, but I wouldn't take my rifle out there unless like there was a need for it. Just kid. Oh, dude, I forgot about the Sterling engine. What's up, Brantley? Yeah, it has been a minute. I saw you were doing something last night, but I didn't catch it. All right, remind me to poke that in like 10, 15 minutes. C2S. We'll see if it's ready. You're about to get hit with storms. Yeah, we were just looking at the weather map. The storms they're going to be close, but they should be going around me. Then we started checking the weather of all over the place in the world. Yeah, like the search function for the weather bug it's kind of broke. Let me go back to the map on that. Let's see, that one I'm hearing me is northwest of me. Or no, it's that way. But that's east. Oh, it must be from that little fucker right there. Okay, yeah, I see. What's all the rumbly? Do I have a lightning map on this? Satellite pollen, severe storm, lightning. What do we have for the old lightning front? Oh yeah, we have a wave of lightning like fucking coming in right now. Okay. So the storm isn't quite coming in, but the lightning's coming in. The lightning front's literally less than a mile away. So this should get interesting. Because I did update the setup. Everything is back to being on its own. Like the gaming computer is on its own fucking power backup or its own UPS, and then the streaming computer and the network is on its own UPS. C2S with a bonus of VertoThermoWhoofle. Why, yes, we can do that. Yes, sure we can. What? 21 means storms? You what? Thunderstruck. Well, I mean, we can play Thunderstruck. I can play that on Twitch. Alright, VertoThermoWhoofle. For C2S. Before the power goes out. Whoop. Another one for Freddy. Did I miss Franco leaving? I thought of that. Set chat on fire. Alright. I know a live lightning map exists. I know live lightning map. Like I've seen layout. Yeah, lightningmaps.org. That's right. All right, let's go to us. Where are we? Come on. Load the map. There you go, buddy. All right, let's see. All right, let's flip over to that. Can I? Okay, so can I put a thing down? So we're in Essex, like around here. Let's. Can I put a marker? No. Can I zoom out? Where's the zoom? There it is. Not too much. Oh no, okay, the mouse. Sorry, I'm just boring. So we're right in here. So we'll just put that in the top corner. So we're right in Essex. All right, so it's two. This actual map puts it 2 waterways away. So we'll kind of keep an eye on that. Storms and fire. Welcome, Zen. Stay safe. Where's Zen? Zen is here. Zen, our power keeps blinking periodically. I'm on my phone now. So what's up, buddy? How's your mom? Giggity.
Giggity.
Here comes the rain. Wow, okay, that fucking weather map was a little bit off. It just fucking just went with water outside. And I might have to tag along with you next time you go to your mom's house, just so I can say hey. Let me know. Same valley, same smell. Yeah, that's about right. Let me go back to, hold on. I'll go back to here, because that map did not show. Oh, yeah, now I see what's going on. Okay. So that bottom one did get bigger than they thought. So we're getting hit with just the tip so far. Dundog's getting fucking blowed up. Getting ready to get blowed up. Ooh, we got one pretty close. Okay. See what happens. Let's back it up. So again, we're up here in the corner. That's where Essex is. And what do we have for miles? So across the water here, that's about 2 miles away. So most of the lightning is probably about 10 miles out. You can use an AM radio to detect lightning. Yes, you can. You can also use an AM radio to detect the signal for wire guidance on forklifts. Apparently, I'm going to eat a hot dog, then a cupcake for the fireworks. God damn, it is raining. Oh, there we go. Oh, and now it's back. Okay. So where did that? Oh, yeah, that was a strike right when the power went out. That strike took us out. Okay. It's trying. Map is accurate, but loads of angry pixels. Yeah, I like this. This lightningmaps.org. That's the one I was trying to remember. By the way, since you're a Doom fan, I did my own rewrite of the engine. Really? What the? Can we look up and down now? Like, I'd be interested to to get information on that. Tell me what you did, brother. It sounds like someone's spraying my window with a fucking pressure washer. This hasn't updated. What time is it? What time was this map updated? 7:20. Okay, so it's where obviously it's here. Most of the lightning hasn't gotten here yet. That's funny. Just a couple strikes, just enough to piss us off. They launched the nukes? I don't think so yet, but it seems like it's getting closer and closer. Don't stand under a tree trying to detect lightning. No, that would not be the best place for that. Don't go out in your foil hat. Well, I mean, if you go out in your foil hat, you won't have to worry about controversy anymore. That's for fucking sure. Let's see. I know about where Ed is. Yeah, it's getting close to there. To the Ed. Is the outdoor mic available? One can be. Hold on. That's a good idea. Where is it? Hold on. It might get loud as I'm walking in there. Oof, damn, it looks like hell out there. Holy shit. There's hail. Like, it is hailing its ass off. That's not good. Hold on, let me check my other thing to see if there's if there's any weird rotation coming this way. Oh, yay, hail. Where are we at? Where are we at now? I need upper level winds. Okay. External temperature. Where is it? Radars. There it is. No, it doesn't look like there's any twisty shit coming this way. Hold on. That's satellite. Is that the one? Yeah. There's some weird wind out there, but nothing that looks too bad. Guess I'll keep an eye on the possibility of fucking tornado watch. You can hear that hail. Yeah, they don't get hail around here too much. I guess that was the first. Alexa, what's my notification? Alexa, what's my notification?
You have one new notification from Alexa Weather. U.S. National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Essex, Maryland. It'll be in effect until July 4th, 8:30 p.m. EDT.
Severe thunderstorm warning, just in case you hadn't figured it out yet. Alright, that's fine. Thought that may have been a tornado watch. Nothing like rain on a tin roof. Yeah, that'll wake you up. Okay, well, that's 2 power failures so far. Doesn't really seem like the lightning's getting any closer. I wonder if the rain outran it. I'll keep that up for a minute. No, that's just something to see. Just got blowed up. Let's see. It's not 5 after yet, so the weather hasn't updated. Oh, it's kind of creeping a little closer. We're right in here. Here, I'll put us back in the. Well, actually, it seems like it's trying to get past us. We just need a new weather update to see where this is actually jimmy jamming at. I've worked right where that fucking hit. Mr. Egg Cake. The stupid idiots that watch me every shit it's on. What? Police are searching for a gang who stole ropes from a local toy shop. It's believed they've skipped town. Oh boy. Oh, ad started on Twitch. And there's that. Where was that? That was right there. Okay, that makes sense. That sounds about, yeah, that sounds exactly about where that landed. Alright, it's working its way up. It's a shame I can't put a marker. Is there a way to type my zip code in so I can, like, put a marker where Essex is to make this easier? Is that what that is? Show position. That one we sent to you. Well, that's what? That's not accurate, but okay. That's vague. That's not accurate at all. Let me just turn that back off. Christ. That says we're over at the fucking power plant that got blowed up. Right there. Now it's calming down again. Oh, see, there's some past us. I feel like the lightning skipped us. That's kind of disappointing if it did. I'm surprised we don't hear those yet. Okay. Well, I guess I'll switch back to this for now. Anything interesting happens, I'll flip it back. I'll have my finger on the button. Anyway, what's up here? Hail stopped at least. Yeah, that's the worst. I ain't fucking dealing with hail. That means after this, I got to go check the truck, make sure the solar panel's good. All of them. Actually, it's pretty windy. I got to make sure the small panel didn't blow off. And it never has yet, but it will eventually. Tornado, go to the window to watch it. To watch the twister. Oh, the weather should have updated. Refresh. Okay, so we're skirting the edge of the first wave. Let me try something here. Let's see. Love the dead. Where is that? Damn it, Jack Attack. Stop hiding this shit. Ah. Alright. Okay. Alright. Alright. Give me another second here. The kitty cat's out there. Cats. Let's see. I'm gonna go do something. There's Mama. Anybody down there? Okay, at least I can get out and not trip over anybody. Alright, give me a minute. Twister isn't near? Nah, I checked the wind map. Alright. Let's see. Yeah. Alright. That's weird. I see. Hold on. Setting something up. Calm your tits. Put your balls back on. Or not. That's actually up to you. Let's lock that. Alt. Lock it. There you go. See if anything good happens. I told you I've got that thing working. Alright, anyway. Reminder poke. Who are we poking? Fama, JMI, you Can you say your sugar is low and they deliver food when the cops call you? I don't know that's how that works. But yes, I know you're goofing. Jack attack. I'm thinking about having my spine removed. I just feel like it's holding me back. The engine. Tickle the Sterling. Gotcha. Not quite ready. Not quite ready. Sorry about the screen, but there's no good way to prop that. Like, I don't want to leave the screen up. We'll just put it that way. I don't want the phone to fall outside. Let's see. What's on the map? Where's lightning at on the map? Still at the, it's not really much lightning coming this way. It's like all over the place, but here, like it kind of skipped. It's like that. What the hell's that hole in the soul in the universe? That one weird spot where there's only like 62 galaxies and there should be like a couple million of them. It's like that right now with the lightning strikes. Like, come on, come on. But at least when the lightning hit, nothing disconnected. The phone might, you never know. Depending on the network interference when if it does another power thing. But we'll see. Let's see, what's it look like? Ooh, I don't think... Do I have my login? Can I... Does Blink have a web portal for their cameras? And if so, does anybody know what my password is? Is it that? Apparently not. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, you can't see what I'm doing. Let me start digging around for the damn password for it. I know I found it the other day because I finally got Blink set up on my phone again. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. What in the world? Oh, no shit. Can't do that. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I can do that here. I was like, shit, I can't log in. I gotta touch my phone, but I forgot my little blicky thing over here for media player works as a security device as well. Yes. Alright, what we got up here? Boat's Void, that's it. Thank you, Xbox TV. Yes. I was just watching something about that. Seems like the videos I watch, it seems like some video tends to touch on that at least once a month kind of thing. And I'm fine with that. I love space stuff. Ooh, picking up the wind again. I wonder if the microphone on that is any better. I don't know that I have audio piped in from that. What is this? That is so weird. Alright, let me try it this way then. I don't know why that... Fucking Google Password Manager is getting a little weird. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. That's probably gonna have me verify on my damn phone. Yep. Fuck. Alright, hold on. I gotta go tap yes on my fucking phone. Hold on. You guys see the lightning? I saw it. Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, look, there's a couple of shots out there. That's pretty good. Yes. Okay. All it says is there are no active plans on your account. Right, but so I can't use it on the web, even though I got... What the fuck? That's lame. Oh, I'm glad I went through all that bullshit. Okay. What do we got for the weather coming in? Because it seems like the lightning's starting to show up. Okay, we're just on the other side of that cell. Here, I'll show you that real quick. So we're right on the other side of that cell, but we got another big cell coming in. Let me see what the lightning looks like. The lightning's still mostly on the other side. Kinda seems like it might be creeping this way. There, let me try something here. Oh, wait. You don't want this one. You want the Samsung view. Alright, it was the wrong button. There we go. Yeah, okay, we'll just leave it on that. There we go. Hurricane season has already started, so... Oh yeah, let me see if the Samsung, if I have that set up for audio. Pull that up. Samsung, that's a little bit of flashy. Device, blah blah blah, enable audio. It's not allowing me to enable audio. I wonder if I have it disabled on the other end. For some reason, I don't know why. Huh, I'll have to see. I'm kind of curious if the Samsung would be better than the other mic. What's up, Casper? Welcome. James Randolph. My county has some of the best volunteers around, and our local government is really good at working with the volunteers. For some reason, other places exclude volunteers in emergency planning. Yeah, that's kind of funny how that works. Ooh, I wonder how much charge the phone had on it. I didn't see that. Why is that part of the... Oh, I see. I may disable that. Is that actually working on Twitch? It is. But it's not working on YouTube. That's weird. Do that. Alright. Ozzy Osbourne is doing a gig in heaven. 6F6G. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I suppose so, man. Be a hell of a fucking gig. Cheers to that, man. Cheers to Ozzy, dude. Fucking rock god. Oh yeah, let's double check the Sterling. It went out when the power jiggled, so it hasn't been heating up. So I guess we'll try that again in a few more minutes if the power doesn't go out again. I guess we'll see how waterproof a 5-year-old phone is. Weakness on the right side, but not bad as long as I don't get stressed. It feels worse with stress. Where was that one? Ah, that must have been that one right there, yeah. Not too far away. It looks like the line is slowly trying to catch up to us, but kind of to the north. I'll leave the lightning camera up because we are catching some of it. The special bond between you and your little friend is unbreakable. The memories can never be taken away. Absolutely. I'm starting to get hungry. Jack Attack. Bruce Lee was fast, but did you know that he had a brother who was even faster? His name was Suddenly. There comes the next bit of rain. Let's see what the weather map looks like here. What time is it? What time is that? That's only from 5 minutes ago. That hasn't refreshed yet, but I'd say the second wave is just about to come in, and that's even bigger than the other one. So we'll see what we can do here quickly. There is a creepy face in the attic window. That's fine. Ooh, that was a good one. Yeah, that was right up the street. There was a few of them right in the neighborhood all at once. Nice. Alright, it's getting here. That's a perfect spot, too, because that's facing north, right towards where most of the lightning's hitting. That screen is part of your Faraday cage, yeah, basically. Scruff, it's password. For the password is password? No, it was close. That's close. It's password 1. Duh. I think I'm going to use password. That's why I have all my suitcases set to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, well, let's see. A little bit of lightning over there. Phone's charged. I don't know how charged it was. Usually it would be very charged because I would be playing music on it, but I haven't really been using it too much, mostly just during the Clive stream, so it's got at least 50% on it. I'd say it's got at least 45 minutes before it dies. Ooh. Oh. Alright, let me go see if I can do something without that. That's a little much. I guess we'll see how long that lasts. There's a little more of thunder lightning. Yep, yeah, there's some more. Okay, okay. It's working it. It's working it. Don't get zapped. Admin. That's all my routers, of course. Storming with Scrufdog. Skadoosh. I guess we'll hang out while the lightning's hanging out. See if we get some good views. I would set it on top inside the house and just look through the glass, but I don't have any, I don't have a stand for it to do that. Maybe maybe I'll do that real quick tonight. I'll make a little stand for it for occasions like this, because we have been getting some pretty good storms, obviously, on Saturday nights, it seems. So maybe I should be a little more prepared. I'll do a fucking little phone stand and a little slot to put a battery backup in case we just want to leave it up for a while. Or I can do that but put it in a different spot. Maybe in the kitchen. I don't know. Yeah, I'll come up with something. At JMR, your password is summer 2026? Okay, whose IT department did you get that fucking password from? Christ. It focused outside for a second. Yeah, it's kind of coming in and out. I'll see if I can come up with something for if we know there's a good storm, I can put the phone somewhere to get a good shot. I keep reading my tablet's pinout on live streams. Is it helping? Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to see what I can come up with for that. I'm looking up. I can finally see up top how it was focused when it was down a little bit lower. Yeah, I'll mess around. We'll come up with something. Actually, it probably would focus better if it was looking straight through the screen. It's trying to focus out there. Summer 2027. Finally got around to watching that documentary on clocks. It was about time. Oh boy. Mr. A-Cake has re-entered swinging nunchucks. That's fun. Xbox, Jesus, couldn't figure out why this circuit would not work. Had all the wires off by one pin on the breadboard. Oh, I've done that before. What? Everything is fine. That's there. That's that. Oh. Oh. How much did I feed to that pin? Well, it'll probably be fine. Yeah, I've done that. Actually, I haven't done a lot on a breadboard lately. Where's all the thunder and lightning at? Seems like the line in general is kind of just... There's a lot to the south. The stuff up north is kind of fading out a little bit. Seems like there's a lot more past us. And we'll keep going for a little bit. It's getting all funny focused again. I got the scope out and then I figured it out. Yeah. Luckily it was just SPI. Oh, okay. SPI, yeah. I was messing with my scope today. Putting it back. James Earndoff. That is a common strategy people use so they can remember their passwords at work when their employers make them change passwords quarterly. Yeah. It's funny because it's true. Yes, it is. Camera's getting... Okay, here comes the next wave. Where were those at? Those were north of us. What can I do with that camera? I'm gonna try just leaning it against the screen instead of tip back and see what it does. And I'll wipe the lens again. Hold on. That looks kind of different. Oh, I don't know. Think I should go back the other way? Or leave it like this? At the neighbor's house, yes. I mean, it's not mine. There was, yeah, that one was a little close. Yeah, I feel like if I could just get it to tilt back a little bit more. But then it tries to fall over. I'm kind of, I need to, yeah, I just need to make something for it. Skadoosh. Whoa, what the hell? Alright, let me go see what happened. Guessing it fell over? Oh. Wow, what is it doing? Alright, hold on. Let me give you something to look at here. I'll see if I can figure that out. Hello. Alright, look at that for a minute. I'll be back. Top of the hour toot, huh? Alright. Cheers, everybody. Riding out the storm. Stupid phone, you're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing me in front of my friends. I think what happened is the water flipped the camera around. So the front, the selfie cam was staring at the darkness. You'll have to find a way to mount it indoors to make it a little more visible. We'll see how this does for a little while. Refresh the weather map, see what we got here. Yeah, we definitely got something coming in. We are here. This is moving this way. So, more good stuff coming. It'll probably be really windy right in that area, too. 2 a.m. where Tricky Dane is. Think it's going to go lay down? Absolutely. I'm going to turn the lapel mic down a little bit. Night all, night scruff. Good night yourself, buddy. Appreciate you swinging through. We're going to see how this storm does for a little while longer. See, after that, it doesn't like it's going to do much. So yeah, we'll stay on for a little longer here. As I slowly starve to death. surrounded by MREs. Quite fitting just as the ads start. Yeah, there's the ads up there. Time to get the DeLorean out. Yeah, definitely some gigawatts available. Or gigawatts. Gigawatts, same thing, whatever. Zap Sparky, the security training videos for IT at my place are rubbish. Currently something to do with a guy infiltrating as company to get their secrets. I watch them during my lunch break. Yeah. There's some great training videos out there for sure. Lightning map. Yeah, that one was far away. Yeah, like where's all the good lightning at? Let's refresh the lightning map on Weatherbug because that shows trending. Well, trending is just everywhere, but it's the lightning fronts have moved past us. All we're getting now is just leftover. Although there's still another small concentration moving towards us from this other cell that's on its way. So we have a couple more chances to get a good strike. I'm not going to totally give up on a good lightning power outage yet. Xbox, I do not have like 4 containers of MREs like 10 feet away from me with jugs of water. Yeah. I have. No. Since you're new here, every other week, I taste test MREs. And we are currently going through all the cold weather lightning weather MREs. So like every other week I do another MRE of some sort. We've done the standard 24. We did the close combat assault ration ones. Now we're on cold weather. I might pick up some humanitarian aid ones. And then of course I got a shitload downstairs too. So yeah, I know what you mean. Blackwatcher, as a general rule, never skip pancakes. Yeah, that would generally be a good idea. Oh, that one was kind of close. James Randolph, I was just eating an MRE. Potato chips? Yeah, it basically is a whole thing of food. Alcove. Did Alcove say they were... What's going on? Why don't I... Oh. Alcove. I'll have to get some sleep. Good night. See you next week. Take care. See you next Monday. Get some sleep. Snooze it off. Have fun. Sleeping. Have fun. Sleeping. Yeah. Sure. You could do it. Figure it out. I think it's a habit from when I lived in Florida for hurricane season. It's not a bad habit to have. Food that can last years in case of emergency. I don't know if you were here earlier. I was talking about yesterday. I started going through my bug out bag and my actual camping bag because they were one. I just kind of took it all, but now I'm kind of sorting it out a little bit better. As I have layered, like, how much time do I have? You know, if I only have a little bit of time, this is the bag I take. If I have enough time, I take these 2 bags. Do I have time for a return trip? Then I'll grab these bags, kind of thing. Like, I've never really been much of a prepper, but I'm like dabbling in it a little bit. Would like to get some more 5.56, but 3,000 rounds isn't bad. It's a good start. But, you know, do I have time to carry 3,000 rounds to my truck if it goes down? Try to keep a respirator, axe, life straw, change of clothes, and a small bag. Yeah, I carry a life straw in my bug out bag, and then my level 2 has the Sawyer water kit that's good for like 1,000,000 gallons of, you know, just about anything. And I got a bunch of different ways to purify water. And I have a respirator with what are they, the 3M or they P100 black? I think they're the black P100s, the one that's filters fucking everything. And razors, of course, because if I need to put on a mask, I will shave this off in a fucking heartbeat just so I can breathe and not die. All it takes out here is to slide off a highway in the winter, and you might need it. Oh, you're in Wyoming? Oh, yeah, you're good. Yeah, you definitely need that. Absolutely. If you don't mind me asking, since you're out in Wyoming and you have that, do you have a truck gun? A preferred truck gun that you carry, or is that not your thing? Either way, like, I'm good either way. Just curious if you don't mind me asking. I think most of what we're going to see is past us, folks. At least we got to see the power fail. Was it twice? Two times it was. There's a lot of fucking lightning across the water. Fart in the fruit hall? What's a fruit hall? I don't, but eventually, mostly just the cost. Fuck yeah, trust me, I fucking know. Hey man, that gun's only $800. Yeah, and then there's fucking $200 in magazines, $500 in optics, fucking $1,000 on a suppressor, $50 on a sling, $8 billion for ammo. Yeah. Alright, I think we'll go ahead and flip back. If it looks like anything more is coming, I'll flip it back, but for now, we'll come on back over here. And boom! Fucking everything goes. An air rifle. There you go. Hey, you can get air rifles that are fucking pretty radical. That are perfectly legal to buy. Build the mic. I'm still here, Iggy. If I'm the mic you were saying goodnight to me, I was saying goodnight to someone else who was leaving. Alright. Let me refresh the weather. Apparently it has refreshed, and the storm has moved around us. The next big wave has moved around us. What happened? Zap Sparky just renewed? Or what happened? Oh. Member for 31 months. God damn. Cheers to that, buddy. Thank you for a ridiculous amount of support. Holy crap. Cheers. Fran did a stream today for the 4th at noon. Got shut down for copyright after 8 minutes. Had to reset 3 or 4 times. Jesus. What was she playing that was that copyrighted? I mean, Christ, I get hit by copyright shit all the time, but they at least wait until I'm done the stream to let me know. Of course, I also don't monetize my live streams, so that may have something to do with it. But yeah, I'd love to know what she got hit with. That's quick. The weather got gone. Yeah, it's rolling on past. The big blob shifted and rolled north of us, which it looked like it was doing. Anything else happening tonight? A couple hours. Get some more storms, maybe. But I won't be on. A Schoolhouse Rock video. Yeah, that. God, is that not old enough to be in public domain? Schoolhouse Rock. 1973. Oh, no. You can get copyrights, what, 70? You can get up to 75 years, I think it is. Sterling. Yep, Sterling. There we go. She a pumping now. Zing. All right. Ancient. Yeah, if you're running copyright shit on a monetized stream on YouTube, they will shut you down. That's why Twitch does it the right way. They let you play the music, but then the VOD is no music. So she really should research stuff. Yeah, you'd think, I kind of feel like she should know by now. Fran plays her own videos and gets hit or NASA videos. Yeah, you shouldn't be getting hit from your own videos unless you're cross-channeling multiple, unless like you play a video that's on another one of your channels. Like sometimes that gets weird, but it's, I don't know. Either way, yeah, she should kind of know better. Like YouTube is really up on the copyright stuff. All right, where's the lightning at? There hasn't really been much in the area for a while. Up in Towson, up near Edgewood. Yeah, and a shitload of it over there. Holy crap. Like far away, they're getting fucking nailed. Oh well. Okay, I guess we can close that then. No more fun, but at least we got to stress test the backup power and everything works fine. Good. YouTube is too excessive with AI moderation. Yeah, they are a little much. Little much. The blob, the original blob. What are we talking blobs here? Alcohol and calculus should never mix. Don't drink and derive. Derive. I guess we'll go until 20 after since storm passed, and I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm gonna finish that chicken salad so I can make something fresh and fly later tonight. I'm really not sure. Yeah, I think I will do pizza tots. Pizza tots will be good. I think that'll hit right. Get something warm in the tum-tum. Sorry, I saw lightning, but it was from the replay on YouTube. You said storm blob? Yeah. I don't think it's that blob. That would be a whole different thing. Because I do have a bunch of fire extinguishers. That seemed to help. I don't have any flamethrowers. Oh, 4th of July, me sitting in America without a flamethrower. What the fuck is wrong with me? But no, I say I don't have one, but I could probably put one together in about 3 minutes. And I have 120 pounds of propane out back. It's okay, I don't have one, but I could build one really fucking quickly. I already know exactly what I could use. Okay, so maybe I do have a flamethrower, but I seem to remember the blob being more adverse to cold. Oh, I'm like, why do I hear the phone? But that's the phone. James right off, I got hit for turning on a cell phone. I think the ringtone was the issue, but they wouldn't actually tell me. Yeah, they don't always tell you. That's the other fun part. Yeah, I've gotten hit for some weird stuff. Most of the time, if I fight it, like basically with Rob's Pianoman's music, all I do is I put, look, this is an original rendition. It's based on the original, has nothing to do with this, blah, 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 fair use. And then they either release it within a couple days or people like the author or the challenger or whatever leaves it go for 30 days, probably because it's a dead account anyway. Well, that and I got hit for the vein opening with the Doom thing. I got hit for that a couple months ago from some random ass account that had just joined like 24 hours earlier. And I was like, yeah, this is a scam copyright thing because this is based on this video. And I sent him the link for the Mick Jordan, for where he uploaded. I'm like, he's the original author and he does not monetize it. He lets everybody use it for free. So this guy is a scammer and you may want to deal with it. And that account was gone within 24 hours. Kind of wonder if they if they have like a keyword search, it bumps it up if you mention a scam. Because YouTube seems to be pretty hot on knocking down copyright scammers, because that's the original copyright holder could then sue, I imagine, if they really wanted to, for lost wages because of it. If you have a super soaker, you have a flamethrower. Yeah, it's kind of, sort of what I was thinking along those lines, but not quite. Just the more garden variety, I guess we'll say. Hammer, end of tank, flamethrower, rocket. Yeah, we're not quite doing it like that. Oh, 20 after. All right. One last toast, and then we're going to wrap it up so I can go get some food. Let me check all this real quick. All right. So cheers, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out for the stream in the storm. Locke says we had about 30 people here last night for our party. Nice. Everyone brought food, and my neighbor with tonsil cancer even made it and was able to eat. Good, good. Fuck cancer. Yes, fuck cancer. Exactly. Yeah, fuck cancer. Glad my stepmom is cleared. Still has to go through treatments, but she's cleared officially of the stupid C word. Like a potluck. At least great your tonsil cancer friend was able to live normal. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. That's good. It's nice to be able to just do your normal thing when it's time to relax. That's cool. I can hear it, but I don't see it. All right. Well, I'm gonna get on out of here for tonight. Go get something to eat, and go hang out with a couple people. So, well, on Discord. So I will. Oh, hold on. Hold your tits. Let me see if there's anybody on Twitch I want to read. Oh, you think Asmongold allows other people to raid him? Or do you think he has that turned off? Because that's the only person I have on here. Fine, I ain't fucking with that. Alright. Sorry, I'm going to bounce out of here. I'll see everybody Wednesday. See what's happening tomorrow. I was going to stream Thursday or Friday to finish up some games and play some games, but when it's 105 degrees out, I wasn't trying to have a 1,000-watt heater in the house. So I'll see what we can sort out with that soon enough. So, Martin, good to see you. See y'all next time. So, thanks for hanging out. Be groovy to each other, and I am out of here in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See ya.